Hey folks, in this video we're going to talk about the Maestro Hulk Symphony. In a broken world ruled by a powerful and angry hero named Hercules, Hulk later rises to fix the destroyed world, but he is opposed by Hercules. They fight in a city filled with chaos and destruction. A mysterious person named Vapor hides in the shadows, plotting to control the outcome. Another person called the Minister intervenes with a special weapon, changing the battle. A sneaky strategist named Jones betrays everyone and tries to take power. Explosions happen, and Maestro gets hurt but rises again. With the help of the Minister, the Maestro must choose between good and evil. Who will prevail in this epic clash? Will Maestro find redemption or succumb to his rage? The story begins with recounting Hulk's journey into a desolate and desperate world. But before the darkness sets in, we find ourselves in a brighter chapter, where Hulk finds himself in a seemingly joyous realm. Here he is embraced as both a caring father and a respected member of the Avengers. However, this facade quickly starts to crumble around him. The familiar faces Hulk cherishes begin to exhibit strange behavior, teleporting randomly and summoning Avengers who were previously absent. It becomes evident that something is awry, like a glitch within a system. Eventually, Hulk awakens from this imaginary world, finding himself old, bearded, and restrained, connected to a gadget adorned with countless wires. Hulk is confused, questioning his whereabouts about how long he has been confined in this strange place. Gradually, the truth is revealed. He is being held captive within an AIM base, a stronghold of the Advanced Ideas Mechanics. In a surge of rage, Hulk fights back against the soldiers who attempt to subdue him. Bruce Banner's fury unleashes a path of destruction as he smashes through the facility, descending further into a former bunker. Deep within the AIM facility, Banner encounters two familiar foes, Abomination and Vapor, captured within similar machines that once held him. As Hulk prepares to defend himself, a startling revelation unfolds. The orchestrator of his captivity is none other than MODOK, supremely intelligent within the Marvel Universe. Hulk is in shock and seeks answers from MODOK, who proceeds to disclose that he had captured the Hulk shortly after the conclusion of World War III. He explained that in a very bad event, a group of terrorists planned and set off nuclear bombs in the United States and Moscow. They cleverly made it look like the other group did it. To make things worse, a new group of terrorists, inspired by a villain from the Avengers, released dangerous chemicals in cities worldwide, killing even more people. Amidst this grim reality, MODOK tried to ensure their survival by capturing Hulk and numerous other individuals who could harness gamma and cosmic powers, suggesting they could work together for their preservation. MODOK offers Hulk a chance to stay with him and promises to rebuild in 27 years. But Hulk knows it's pointless because humans will just destroy everything again. Hulk changes the letters on the Nollywood sign to spell out his name, Hulk, to show who he is and won't give in. Then he leaves. After Hulk flew away in this first issue, he traversed the outskirts of the world, contemplating the events that had unfolded. Driven by curiosity, he went to the presidential building only to find it empty and deserted. However, he noticed a young boy running, defying the desolation. Hulk marveled at the presence of a living being amidst such devastation and wondered if the boy was fleeing from him or heading towards something else. Intrigued, he followed the boy's footsteps, leading him to an underground settlement. Upon entering the bunker, Hulk was confronted by the inhabitants, who demanded his surrender. He explained who he was, and after recognizing him as Dr. Banner, they allowed him inside. To his surprise, he encountered Aaron, now known as Machine Man. Aaron acknowledged that Hulk appeared different and they engaged in a conversation. Aaron revealed that they were among the few survivors of the disaster that had befallen the Earth. Hulk caught a glimpse of a nearby city and inquired about its location. Aaron informed him that the city was once known as New York but was now called Dystopia by its residents. He further explained that the city had been constructed by the new overseer, Maestro, whose name derived from the Italian word for master. Suddenly, the Hulk began to feel dizzy, realizing he had been exposed to radiation. He looked up and noticed a swarm of insects approaching from the skies. These insects attacked him fiercely, latching onto his skin. Quickly, he unleashed sonic waves, obliterating all of them. In an instant, Hulk fell to the ground and lost. A man named Boz took care of him and tried to mend this wound a few minutes later. Suddenly, a man approached him and told him that he was the minister and was dispatched by the overseer to bring him to Maestro. The Hulk didn't hesitate. As Hulk stood there, waiting for the minister to mention his name, a voice called out, "Banner!" Hulk turned around and saw the minister, recognizing him. The minister exclaimed, "It's been an age since we last met." Hulk was taken aback to discover that Maestro was someone he knew, Hercules. Hercules pretended to be friendly, exchanging fake smiles and pleasantries with Hulk. However, he was abruptly thrown out of the window before Hulk could comprehend the situation. Maestro cursed and mocked him, belittling his ability to withstand a blow. As Maestro attempted to deliver another punch, Hulk countered the attack, sending Maestro crashing through the streets. Maestro rose into the sky and descended with a powerful punch, causing an earthquake that sent Hulk underground. Hulk encountered Dacord and Pizfiz in the underground location, who informed him that Rick Jones wanted to see him. Hulk and Rick Jones were both surprised with their reunion, and Rick introduced his granddaughter Janice to Hulk. Rick asked Hulk if he had encountered Maestro and expressed doubt, suggesting that the current Maestro might be an imposter. He described Maestro as someone who now indulged in partying, sex, and living carelessly, with no concern for the ordinary people trying to survive in the city. Frustrated and angry, Hulk dismissed the idea that Maestro should care about ordinary people. He vented his anger, claiming that ordinary people were responsible for bringing disaster upon the world and didn't deserve to exist. He unleashed a destructive display of power in his fury, causing chaos around him. Rick reminded Hulk that Betty, his wife, was once an ordinary human, as were their children. He urged Hulk to consider his past as a human. However, Hulk remained stubborn and insisted there was no reason to value or protect ordinary people. Rick commented that Hulk's mindset resembled Dr. Doom's, to which Hulk retorted that perhaps he needed the laboratory they had constructed for him. Hulk was led into the lab, and he stumbled upon a place known as the Rat Lab and realized that the cyber rats, humans held captive in transparent tubes, could potentially aid him. But how? Meanwhile, Hercules carries a young woman in dystopia, seemingly engaged in a romantic encounter. However, their interaction was abruptly interrupted by the Minister, who had important information to convey. Initially dismissing the Minister, Hercules regained his senses when he mentioned that Hulk wanted to see him. Back at the lab, Hulk had successfully created mechanical dogs using the lab rats he had discovered. He revealed his creation to Hercules, urging him to join forces in rebuilding the Earth. However, Hercules refused, believing that Hulk had gone mad. In anger, Hulk asserted that he would have things his way. He unleashed his mechanical dogs upon Dystopia and Hercules with a quick burst of energy. Hercules and Hulk got into a serious fight, and unfortunately, Hercules overpowered Hulk and sent him crashing deep into the underground. Hercules mocked Hulk and finally lent him a helping hand, inviting him to dine with him, and as well have access to the numerous women at his disposal. Hulk refused such a gesture of help, insisting that he didn't deserve such. He requested that he go away for some time and rebuild himself. After that, he can accept Hercules' offer to dine with him in the dystopia. After some months, Hulk returns to see Hercules, but he's not alone this time. He's here with a female companion. Hulk presented her as his friend and colleague and gave her Hercules to enjoy her taste. Hercules obliged and went on with the lady, and after she got undressed, she revealed her real self to the unsuspecting Hercules. She was Vapor. Hercules was shocked, and before he could react, she vaporized herself and entered his body, releasing arsenic and other hard chemicals into his system. Hercules fell in great pain, and simultaneously, Vapor expelled herself from Hercules' body. Still, she met her demise immediately as Hulk blasted her with his gun, converting her vaporized state into glass and shattering her body. Hulk instructed the guards to seize the pictures of a body and bury it scattered all around the city. He wanted them not to let any of the pieces of our body get together to regenerate, or else she could get powerful and come back to destroy them. Hulk realized that Hercules was dead. With Hercules dead and Vapor's body scattered throughout Dystopia, Hulk is set to resume rule over the dystopian people. At least no one is there for him. Or is there? Well, let's find out. Hulk decides to brief the people to let them know he is their new ruler, but they request an election to choose their new ruler. Infuriated, Hulk unleashes his dogs and sends them to attack the civilians. As chaos rises throughout the city, Jones sits and watches as things unfold, sending Dacord and Pizfiz against Hulk. Dacord uses the gun built by Forge to attack Hulk, but misses his target. In a bit of rage, Hulk sends him crashing to the ground. Upon realizing they were one of Jones's people, he vows revenge. But things take another turn. Hercules arises from the flames alive and launches an attack on Hulk. He engages Hulk in a tough fight and almost kills Hulk, but the Minister blows Hercules up with Forge's gun, and Hercules falls dead, shattered to pieces. Hulk appreciates the Minister for coming to his rescue while the Minister gives him Forge's gun. Hulk goes up next to meet Jones, and after a tough exchange of words, Jones blows Hulk up, sending him crashing into the rocks upon waking up. Minister explained all that happened to him and how Jones tried to kill him. Hulk inquired about the safety of everyone, and he was told that they were all fine. The Minister asked if they should go to Hulk's castle, but Hulk also asked if he should call him Banner or Hulk, but he replies that he has outgrown that name. In a final exclamation, he says, "Call me Maestro."